We're offering 9 new elite specializations, 1 for each of the classes. It's another way to customize your playstyle.
You get to choose how your character exists, what they do, how they do it.
Character progression means having new options. It's another way to play. Character progression means having new options. It's another way to play. Character progression means having new options. It's another way to play. Character progression means having new options. It's another way to play. Character progression means having new options. It's another way to play. Character progression means having new options. It's another way to play. Character progression means having new options. It's another way to play. Character progression means having new options. It's another way to play. Character progression means having new options. It's another way to play. Character progression means having new options. It's another way to play. Character progression means having new options.
All right. And that seems like a little bit of lag to me. We'll see how that works. We should not be burning through that much power. Hmm. Hmm. Hey, Avery. You want to join me for some drops? I'm going to be playing for a little bit here. I can get you on my comms also. If you scroll down here below the schedule on my page, there's a link to my TeamSpeak address, which is 27.50.70.3:10397. Oh, you don't have a gaming computer. You need a gaming computer. Why did I just lose my stream too? Did you just follow me? I didn't. I missed it. And my stream stopped. What's with that? There we go. Thanks for the follow. Well, you can watch me play, I guess. If you want to come get on comms, you can talk to me while I'm playing. I'll tell you about the game while I'm playing too. Do you have a headset that you can get on comms with? Ah, thank you. Sorry about your poor life choice. I'd hoped your parents had raised you better than that, but evidently they did not. So while I'm sitting here waiting for a quick play, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick play drop. So I'll probably so I can't talk and shoot at the same time, or I'll just die, but I'll give it a whirl here. Yeah, if you have a comm headset, come on over. Well, you don't even have to get an expensive one. Like this is pretty expensive, and I like it, but it doesn't even always connect correctly. It's a little bit buggy, so there probably are some better ones, but it actually sounds pretty decent, especially if you tweak the EQ a little bit. And the microphone's pretty nice. Whoever else just joined me, welcome to the stream. I'm a Mech Warrior. I mostly play Mech Warrior Online, and I've played a little bit of I'm going to go to Crimson Strait. I've played a little bit of Overwatch, but I'm not very good at it, and my boys, kind of talked me into getting it so I can play with them, but they don't play with me, and because they want to play with people that are better, I guess. And I've got a ship in Star Citizen. I just need to kind of get in and boot that up. But I just really love MechWarrior so much. I don't usually, get time to get in and do those other games really at all. And I actually haven't been streaming or playing for about 3 months until about a week ago. So I'm kind of back on. I had just family stuff and life stuff going on, and get my daughter graduated out of high school, and I help her make music videos. So we had another video to get done. Then I had 3 years of taxes to catch up on, and just lots of stuff. And then Tuesday, I'll be leaving for New York for 2 weeks. So Avery, you don't have to. You could get like a fairly inexpensive one, and you'd be fine. And your family doesn't have a computer you can play any games on because your parents want you to grow up and be like a regular person. Is that a crazy game? I don't know, because I got in the cockpit once of my ship and I could not figure out what much to do other than die. So I'm sure it's crazy enough to keep me dead. When I get time this winter, maybe I'll have a little more time and I can play it. I just really want to get my MechWarrior stream back into the affiliate zone. I would have been affiliated and been able to get subscribers, and I've got a few people that want to subscribe to my channel, but I had to take a break, so that kind of threw me out of their little affiliate game. Yeah, I bought a ship, Avery. I think it's a, oh golly, it's like a heavy fighter or something like that. It's pretty packed to the gills with oomph. Was not that cheap. I think I spent some Christmas money on it or something like that. And excuse me, I'm not usually one to spend a whole lot of money on games, except for MWOnline. It seems to have sucked blood out of my veins. I think it's partly because it's one of the few simulator computer games that I really ever got into, and I read a lot of the novels, so the universe is pretty robust in my mind and stuff, and it's kind of a game that it feels a little bit like Knights of Honor battling evil kind of thing. For the great mech warriors of the books were guys that usually saved their planets or saved their people or whatever, and that's something to aspire to. I'd like to save my planet someday. I think that'd be kind of fun. Hopefully doing it without getting killed. So Avery, you can see I'm in the cockpit. Hey Delgaff, you gonna come drop with me? I hope so. Avery, you can see we're in the cockpit here, and I'm in a Eben Jaguar, which is a 65-ton heavy mech. It's kind of on the lighter side of the heavy mechs, but it packs a real wallop. It's got these 2 clan, it's a clan build. It's got these 2 clan large pulse lasers and 4 heavy medium lasers, which are a new technology that just came out like in the last month or so, when they advanced the game universe timeline by about 25 years or something. I don't know how much you know about MechWarrior and BattleTech and stuff like that. Boom, there goes my, what? Why would my CT take damage from that? I must have crinkled some armor a little bit. So you look down the bottom, Avery, and you can see the damage to my mech. This is not a good place to be, so I'm not going to stand here. I'm going to come down where there's a little more cover, and I'll let some of the bigger mechs take the heat. They're nice big fat targets. And here I have a little more safety for missiles and things like that, and I can poke out and shoot at guys like this guy right here, or maybe this guy coming over. He'll come back. There we go.
Target acquired.
Yeah, he's not going to like that. We'll put some alpha strikes there. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Target acquired.
Ha ha ha.
Need assistance.
Yeah. So the trick to winning in MWOnline, typically, I like they've got birds up here now. That roast bird, that's what it looks like, is to working as a team, and this team's not talking at all that I'm playing on, so who knows what they're going to do. You're having ice cream, Dillagaff. I should get some ice cream. Oh, I could have killed him and I wasn't paying attention.
Target spotted.
Yeah, that Uziel's going to get a lot of heat. These guys, they're fine jumping up there, I guess, but
New target acquired.
I'm just not good enough to go unscathed in these situations. If they push, though, I'll just go right with them.
Need assistance.
They're going up. You guys gonna push on up there? We're staying down below, it looks like, and there's guys up here. Should not be going here, but here I go. I also shouldn't stop on the ramp. That's like a rule. But I did. I'm going to poke around here. This is bad, bad, bad. Body double. Here he goes. Oh, they're going down. He's going to shoot at me.
Target spotted.
Yeah, hardy strike. So here I'm out here where there's not much cover. My game's lagging a little bit. I've got some driver that's causing trouble. Come around. Woo! I'm going to get killed because I shut down in front of this guy. He's going to come right out, take a pot shot at me. That's just not good. Because I'm not. My stream is basically about how not to play MWOrline. I got one coming around behind.
Large pulse laser destroyed. Medium laser destroyed.
Yeah, there's somebody behind me, isn't he? Yeah, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, he's down below.
Left leg critical.
I'm just spinning around here. I thought I could get after this other guy. I'm just going to drop down here.
Heat sink destroyed. Right arm critical damage. Right arm destroyed.
Yeah, that we're getting toasted by these guys. But we're not talking, we're not working together. So aside from my woefully inadequate performance there, our whole team's not doing well together.
Heat level critical.
Titanfall, Avery, Titanfall doesn't really count. It's kind of like a ripoff of a Mech idea. The whole Mech stuff actually kind of got created with Robert Heinlein, Starship Troopers. They had powered armor suits, and actually before that, there were E.E. Doc Smith. They had power armor, where they could fight and be super strong and well protected, and have stronger weapons on their mounted to their appendages and arms and hands and stuff. They could be in space, and they had jets to move around and stuff in space. So that would be in the Lensman series, E. Doc Smith, written about 70-some years ago. And then from there, that idea evolved over time in different sci-fi, tropes. But E. Doc Smith would probably be the guy who invented that, and then Robert Heinlein with Starship Troopers kind of took it a little step further. And then the Japanese, I don't know, 40 years ago maybe, came up with, maybe 30 years ago, came with Mobile Suit Gundam, Mobile Suit comics and stuff. Yeah, dropping down there was not smart. I thought our guys were down there still when I went down there. I didn't realize that it was only the enemy team pretty much left down there, or I wouldn't have dropped down there. But I made several errors there. My stream, actually, Avery, is very educational, but it's not educational in how to play MWOrline. It's educational in how not to play MWOrline. So if you watch me, you'll learn all the things not to do when you play, and you'll become a much better player. So I try to be very educational. It's just kind of reverse education. So anyway, Gundam and or Gundam, I think is what it's called, and it meant mobile suit. Robotech sprang from that, and then MWOnline, or I'm saying BattleTech, was kind of like an American. Some guys in America said, "Oh, that's cool," and they came up with a whole BattleTech universe, and they stole some of the designs of the Japanese big robot fighting machines, and these were always piloted by humans inside of them, right? So it wasn't a matter of a robot or something like that. It was always, we're going to get a guy and he's going to pilot this thing. So then they made a whole board game called BattleTech, and it was dice and usually cast pewter miniature pieces that you'd paint up like you see on a lot of board games and stuff. You'd have riflemen and warhammers and jenners and atlases and battle masters, different weight classes, phoenix hawks, shadow hawks, stuff like that. Different weight classes of mechs, and they'd have different properties, and you roll your turn and take over your geography on the board game, and people would get pretty elaborate on those, and they had a lot of fun with that. You should tell my daughter. She's well, how is she going to? I don't think she has a computer that works. She's got to get a new computer for college, and so she probably will get one that she can play. Not RuneScape. What's the other? League of Legends on, and it'll probably run MechWarrior. So I could hopefully get her back in. Her handle in game, her call sign is Maiden of Death, Avery. So think of that. The girl you know, the call sign she picked was Maiden of Death. I thought that was pretty funny. And so then eventually they came out with a MechWarrior 1 simulator, which was a first-person out of the cockpit view of controlling one of these giant behemoth battle tanks. And it was you with 3 simulated teammates in mechs against 4 simulated enemies, and it was a 3D real-time simulator, 16 color, low polygon, 64 polygons per mech. Really rudimentary, but it was really fun. And at about the same time that came out, they released some BattleTech novels that kind of were built on the lore that had been developed and being developed in the board games. And the first of those, I believe, were the Grey Death Legion saga, which was about Grayson Carlisle, whose parents were mercenaries and had been killed. Oh, she is going to bomb the stream. Got to get clear over here. Actually, I have a new fancy thing I can do on my stream. Watch this. I can turn on this camera like that, and then I can come over to my stream. Here, hold the camera. I should not be doing this mid-stream. I can go to XSplit, and I can turn on my phone camera. Oops, I didn't put it here. Where'd it go? Right here. Hopefully that'll turn on. Is that going to work? No. It's not working.
You can't face the camera the other way either.
Okay, well, never mind. I'll get that.
It says it's doing something.
Oh. It says it's, oh, you have to push record. Huh. Push record, and I got to turn it back on again. Oops, there we go. There it is. So now you've got the phone camera, and then she can photobomb the stream that way. And that, it's quick, isn't it? So we're going to use this when you do your music streaming and stuff. I can actually set up.
You should be playing, Daddy.
Oh, I should be playing, all right?
You should be doing it.
And I.
Hide it, Avery. Hide it, Avery.
What I'll do is I'll move this down to a small window there, and then I'll come.
Just, like,
yeah, and I'll come back over here and I'll go find my team. Now you can tell people what's going on. Isn't that cool though?
Yeah, I just can't hear anything that's happening.
Oh. Right, there's that. And you can't see what Avery's saying either.
Unless you talk to me directly on my phone.
Well, yeah, you could see him on chat though, but I just have that window closed. The Twitch app? Yeah, you should get the Twitch app so you can follow me. I need to get some more cover, then I'll flip back over to that other.
You have to accept it on your phone at the same time. This is too complicated.
It is complicated. Okay, so now I'm going to come back over here. And we'll go back over here.
I need your thumb.
There you go. All right. Is that still working? Or did it freeze up my whole stream?
You can end it.
This guy's in my way. Nah, that's fine. It's working again. I want to see if it works. I want to see how stable it is, too. I'm going to go to night vision here. So we're spread out, which is not good. This guy's not going to be good. I think I'm going far enough here. Okay, I walked right through my blast.
I don't know where you passed me.
Oh, you know what? Whoa, Nelly. Who's shooting me from where? I gotta hide behind these towers better, I guess. They're gonna make mincemeat out of me.
Following you?
What? You might be.
Yeah, you. I see myself.
This guy.
Target acquired.
Oh, he's way out there. I can't get him.
Oh, wait, it's on.
Alright, we're gonna go in here and help these guys. Probably not a good idea.
Target destroyed.
Oh, they killed him.
Enemy has started to chip away at us. Stay frosty.
Ah. I can't. I'm fighting for my life. Yeah.
Left torso critical damage.
Forces at 75%.
Heatsink destroyed.
Ha!
Left torso destroyed.
Ha! They killed me. Alright, I'm gonna turn this little camera back off. That's funny.
Down. Don't let the hostiles take down any more of you.
Let me get that thing turned off. That's kind of funny. There we go. 88 damage. So that's what happens when you try to stream and run another multiple camera at the same
Artillery
time.
strike online.
I think that's really set up for when I'm don't have to pay attention to anything else.
New target acquired.
So yeah,
Artillery
we're
online.
getting stomped again on this. Of course, it would help, Avery, if I was actually being an asset to the team, which I'm not. Look at that thing. Ow.
Critical damage.
Dirt Devil's taking a beating. Let's jump into it. So you can click in here and jump into another cockpit.
Fuel at 0%. Left arm critical damage.
Alright, I'll try to pay attention then on this next drop, Avery, and not be a complete doof.
Right arm critical damage.
Hey, Dilligaff.
Arm destroyed. Left torso critical damage. Left arm destroyed.
Like only half of the enemies remain.
Override shutdown.
Avery, hopefully I'll get a new laptop in another 3 months or so. I don't know. And if I do, then you can come over and play on it when I'm playing on this. Or I might set it up as my streaming box so I don't have to be doing all this at one time on one machine. 'Cause it's hard to tab back and forth and change settings and stuff. Especially if I'm experimenting with things. What does Jessica mean by, what does Frog and a Pickle mean by feeding if I were playing? What does that mean? Dilligaf, do you have a... Is my comm not working? Looks like it's not. Can you hear me, Dilgaf? Alright, hang on a second. You guys who are patiently watching there, something's amiss. Recording my microphone. I should be getting something. There we go. Dilligaf, can you hear me? Feeding the other team. Oh. What game? This game, Jessica? MWOnline, you were actually doing fine. You just didn't play it very much. You were doing fine. It would take you a while and you'd be great. I don't know if Death Carlisle wants company. I'm going to go ask him. Hey, Death Carlisle, do you want company or are you just wanting to drop by yourself? Hello? I guess he's not really there. So I will make a group, Dilly. Hang on. And we will oops, I didn't want to invite you to unit. Well, I do. Send message, but wait a minute. I need to make a group. I haven't done this for a while. There we go. And then invite to group. Invite sent. And then ADHD, he's online. Invite to group. Invite sent. Olympic. Invite to group. Invite sent. And Gutter Boy is somewhere. He's deployed. Oh, he's playing with Death Carlisle, so those guys are out there. You might know Dilligaf. And nobody's hardly on tonight, so I don't know if you know any of these guys. I'm not dropping with anybody at the moment. Dilligaf is going to join me, I think. But he's eating ice cream also. Oh, Death Carlisle showed up. All right. Carlisle, I cannot hear you for some reason. Let me check your settings. Should be fine. So I'm not getting any sound coming through. Maybe I'm having trouble though. Let me go check my setting things again.